General, Honorable Prime Minister, and students of the Five Islands Primary School. We will now ask teacher, Ms. Raquel Harrigan, to do the introduction.
His Excellency Sir Rodney Williams, Governor General of Antigua and Barbuda, the Honorable Gaston Browne, Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda, Mrs. Rosemary Weston, Clerk of Parliament, teachers, students of Five Islands Primary School, the media, good morning. It is with great honor we are here today to be with in the presence of these distinguished gentlemen. As a part of the social studies curriculum, we studied the topic leaders, and the teachers saw it fit to introduce students to the leaders, as some are not aware who they are. So today we give them the first hand of the Governor General and the Prime Minister, the challenges they face, the benefits, and how they can protect us, the citizens of Antigua and Barbuda. So this morning I would like to thank the Governor General and the Prime Minister for taking the time out of their busy schedule for seeing us this morning and speak with us. So good morning. Grade 1, I would like you to say good morning to the Governor General and the Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda.
Good morning.
Thank you.
Well, good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Honorable Prime Minister, members of the Office of Parliament, teacher from the Five Islands Primary School, students, good morning.
Good morning.
I just want to say how happy I am to be here with you all today. And I want to congratulate your teacher and your school, because I do understand that you are now studying about the Parliament. And it is important for you to know what the Parliament is about and what goes on here, because one of these days, one of you may become the Governor General or President, or one of you may become the Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda. So it is good for you to learn that. Now, I know we were supposed to meet at Government House, but I want to apologize for that, because we are now renovating Government House so that we can make it into a museum, something more attractive to people visiting Antigua and Barbuda. And so that is the reason why we could not meet there. But I'm glad we were able to meet here and we were able to meet with our Prime Minister. And that, I think, is very good. Now, can anybody tell me, what is Parliament? Do you know anything about Parliament? What is Parliament? I think that may be hard for you. But Parliament really is a place, it's a very important place, where important laws are made that govern the country. And it is made with our Prime Minister and other members of Parliament. And when those laws are made, they are then sent down to the Governor General, who signs those laws into law. They signs whatever they have agreed on in Parliament into law. Now, I do not know if any of you would have remembered when you have seen the throne speech. That is when the Governor General reads a speech from the throne. And you will see that time the Governor General speaks about the legislative programs for the government for that year. Now, you are the bright stars from the Five Islands Primary School. And I want to say to you this morning that you are important people. And I want you to say with me, I am smart.
I am smart.
I am kind.
I am kind.
And I can do great things.
And I can do great things.
Right. Now, I know that you lost one of your schoolmates recently. And I want you to know that all of us are concerned about it and feel for you as well. Both myself, the Prime Minister, parents, teachers, the community and the whole nation is concerned about that. And we want you to know that we care for you so that you can be safe at all times. And so I want to leave 3 safety tips with you this morning. And they are, 1, always walk with someone whom you trust. The second one is to say no to strangers. When anybody asks you anything about if you want a ride or want to go somewhere and you don't know them, you should say no. And anytime anything or anyone makes you feel fearful or unsafe, you should always report that to your teacher or your parents or any other that is around. And so I want you to say this morning that you are brave, and I am saying to you, you are never alone, and I want you to stay watchful. I want you to keep learning and to care for each other. So that is what I have to say to you all this morning, and I wish you a very enjoyable day today, and I hope that you will continue to learn your lessons well, so that you can become good men and good women, contributing to the growth and development of Antigua and Barbuda. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Governor General, for that speech. And now we'll hear from the Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda, the Honorable Gaston Browne.
Thank you very much, Ms. Harrigan. Acknowledge our Governor General, Sir Rodney Williams, the Head of State, and of course, the teachers and the beautiful children at the Five Islands School. Just like His Excellency, the Governor General, I am delighted to be here this morning to speak with you, the students of the Five Islands Primary School. The Governor General indicated to you that the Parliament is a very important place. And he asked the question, what is the Parliament? The Parliament comprises representatives from 17 constituencies. Those are districts, 16 on Antigua and 1 on our sister island, Barbuda. Each representative from each district, they represent the people in the district. And they come to this honorable house to make laws, what are called rules. So the rules are such that things that are illegal, for example, the laws indicate that you should not do them. And if you commit a crime or you break the rules, you get fined or you go to jail, prison. You want to go to jail? No. Of course not. So in order not to go to jail, you must obey the rules. So, as the Bible says, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal. The rules of the Parliament also indicate that you should not kill, you should not steal. And if you kill, if you steal, you get punished. And you could end up going to jail. That's right. And you don't want to go to jail, right? No. Good. So you want to be good citizens. Yeah. And you must have very good habits, good character traits. So you must be honest. Agreed?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
So you must always tell the truth?
Yes.
How many of you tell lies? None of you tell lies? You always speak the truth? Well, that's a very good thing. You must always speak the truth. That is what is called integrity. Now, what about empathy? Empathy is about putting your foot in the shoe of your fellow student or your friend so that you can understand how they feel, especially during very difficult times. Do you empathize with your friends? Yes?
Yes.
Good. And do you share? Do you share with your friends? Yes. Is it a good thing to share?
Yes.
Absolutely. Do you work hard? No? Yes? Good. Do you listen to your teachers? Yes. You obey your teachers? Yes. Good. No? Who does not obey the teachers? Let me see your hands. Oh, that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. You agree with me?
Yes.
So from today, you will obey your teachers, you will listen to your teachers. Do you work hard?
Yes.
Do you do your homework? Yes. Do you speak badly about your friends?
No.
Good. That's very good. So we want you to be good citizens. And you know why? Because when you grow older, you are going to be the leaders. You're going to be the parliamentarians. Maybe one of you will emerge as the Governor General someday. And you know the Governor General, he's at the top of the food chain. He's the representative of the king. Because we are a constitutional monarchy, a big word. What it says in essence is that we have a king. The king in the United Kingdom. That's Britain. And his representative here is the Governor General, Sir Rodney Williams. So he's very, very important. And every year he comes here and he announces the policies of the government. In other words, the plans of the government to the entire nation to tell everybody what the government will be doing for them. So he's very, very important. He appoints the Prime Minister. He appoints the ministers, the Attorney General. Without him, our country cannot function. The Prime Minister, on the other hand, the Prime Minister is the one who chairs the cabinet comprising the majority of the parliamentarians who form the government. And just to explain, you have 2, maybe 3 parties contesting an election, and the party with the most constituency wins, the most seats. We have 17. So the one that gets at least 9 becomes the government. And the government runs the country. And I believe the country is running good. What do you think? Yes? All right.
Yes.
So we're running the country good so that you can have a good education, so you can have good health care,
Yes.
so that you have a lot of opportunities. And you know what we're going to do for you soon? We're going to build you a brand new school. How many of you are aware of that? That you get in a brand new school. And it's going to be the best primary school on the island. 5 Islands Primary. So all of you are aware. By next year, you'll be moving into your brand new spanking school with all of the technologies. So guess what? 5 Islands will become the best primary school on the island. Let's say it for 5 Islands Primary. Good. Now, we know you had a very unfortunate experience with Chantel, and I want to join the Governor General in reassuring you that we are ensuring your safety. In fact, we'll have police officers while you're in class. They will literally be driving up and down, making sure they look out for strange people who may want to hurt you, so you don't have to worry. We're making sure that you are safe and secure. So all you have to do is to focus in your work, because the safety, we are making sure we beef up, that we ramp up to protect you. Now, you also have to help yourselves. Any one of you know about stranger danger? Okay, who's going to tell me about stranger danger? Okay, stranger danger, tell me. Stand up and tell me, what's stranger danger?
Stand.
Go on. Don't listen to them. Don't go anywhere with them. So maybe, you know what we can say? Don't go. Let me hear you say, don't go. Don't go. A stranger comes to you and offers you to take you somewhere, to get ice cream, to get cake. What do you say? What's the slogan?
Don't go.
Don't go. Stranger danger, right?
Yes.
Good. So don't go anywhere with any stranger whatsoever. And don't go anywhere by yourself. If you're walking home, stay on the same path. Don't wander into areas where there's no one and somebody could kidnap you. So you have to help us to help you as well. And finally, I just want to encourage each of you to stay focused, to do your homework, to be a hard worker, to apply yourselves, and of course, to practice good habits. No drugs. If someone brings you a spliff to smoke, what would you say?
No.
Thank you?
No.
No way? No smoking, right? Is smoking good for your health?
No.
So if someone gives you a cigarette, will you smoke it?
No.
Oh, how about if they give you a shot of rum? You'll drink it?
No.
Because alcohol is not good either. So no smoke, no alcohol. Be empathetic, be honest, and of course, be good, beautiful children who are loving, who are caring, who will take care of each other, and of course, children that will grow into adults that will govern this country and to make Antigua and Barbuda the best country in the world. Have a good day, and I look forward to your questions.
Thank you, Prime Minister. Now we're going to have 2 questions, 2 for the Governor General and 2 for the Prime Minister, with the help of Mr. Merchant. We'll have 2 questions and you have to speak up. How does it feel to be the Prime Minister?
Well, as your Prime Minister, I am your chief servant. My role is to serve you, no matter your age. And that is why I'm here today. Even though you're only, 5, 6, maybe 7 years old, I have an obligation to come here and to address you. You demanded my presence, and I had to make myself available because I'm here to serve you. And for me, the most gratifying feeling is to serve people. So like today, I am literally in my element. I'm happy because I'm here to serve the youngest among us.
Thank you. Mr. Merchant? Zadira, go ahead. She's one of the students who has a happy. Country is the best country.
Well, you tell me, which country is the best country in the world? Antigua, of course.
Okay, so that's for the Prime Minister. We'll get 1 for the Governor General. Mr. Merchant, he has all the questions. How does it feel to be the Governor General of Antigua and Barbuda?
Well, I would say that it is a very important job, and I think that it is a useful thing, and I am glad that I'm able to serve my country. I think there is no better opportunity and a better thing to do than to serve your country, helping to make the life of the people good, helping to make your country also look well, and support the work of the government. Prime Minister and the government.
Okay, one last question, and it's coming from me, teacher Miss Harrigan. Growing up, we used to say we want to be a pilot, a banker. Growing up, I wanted to be an accountant, but then faith, I became a teacher, and it has been 25 years. So I would just like to ask quickly the Prime Minister and the Governor General, what was your occupation before becoming Prime Minister and the Governor General? They don't know. So he's going to speak. Okay.
Thank you very much, Ms. Harrigan. Before I answer the question, I want to say to each of you that you can be anything that you wish to be. Notwithstanding how poor you are, how sick you may be. What is required is continued hard work and application. Even if you're from a very poor community, even if you're struggling to eat, you can become Prime Minister, or you can become Governor General, you can become a doctor, a lawyer, engineer, you name it. In fact, I'm speaking from experience. Guess where I'm from? Any of you? Guess which communities I grew up in? There are two of them. Wayne Antigua. Grace Farm, one. Grace Farm, yes, that's correct. Which is the other community? All right, close. Point. So, those are the two poorest communities in the country. And I grew up as the poorest among the poor. And yet still, I became Prime Minister. So, there's hope for you. No matter whatever your difficulties may be, even if you are sick, doesn't matter. Just apply yourself. Embrace whatever difficulties, if it's poverty, and be resilient. Just continue to work hard. Just continue to soldier on. No matter how difficult life is, just soldier on. And be positive. Don't worry about the challenges. After a while, they'll fall away. Just make sure you continue to work hard and stay focused to achieve your goal. You're not too young to set a goal that you want to be a nurse, a teacher, a lawyer, a doctor, a Prime Minister, a Governor General. Set your goals and work towards achieving your goals. In terms of my career, prior to becoming a parliamentarian, I was a banker. I worked in a bank for almost 13 years and rose from the bottom as a teller right up to the deputy general manager. And then I got into politics, became a representative of the people. And during that period, for the last, since I was in Swiss American Bank, about 30, I'm getting so old, I'm trying to do the count. Anyway, nearly 40 years ago, I would have done additional things. So I'm what do you call a serial investor. Would have invested in many businesses, in a car company, in housing, in land development, in the distributive trades, in media, you name it, I've done it. And the key thing about life, just do things. Just do it. Whatever you want to do, just do it. Let me hear you say, do it.
Do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Good.
Thank you.
Thanks. All right. I started out as a student. I was born in the village of Streets, and I went to the Streets Government School, and I left Streets School and went to the Antigua Grammar School. And when I was about completing my schooling there, I decided, what I wanted to do, but I couldn't quite make up my mind. And so I taught at the grammar school for 2 years. And then I went on to study medicine, and then I became a doctor of medicine. And then because I liked sports, I did sports medicine to take care of all of the sportsmen and sportswomen in Antigua, and I've done that for many years, and all for free. And I also did aviation medicine. So I examined pilots to give them their licenses, so when you see them flying the planes, you know that they are fit and healthy. And also the people in the control tower, they also have to have examinations ever so often. So those people are in good health. And then I became a minister of government, and I served in several ministries of government. And now I've become the Governor General. So I've risen from the lowest. I like the Prime Minister, was from a very poor family. My father was a carpenter at one time, then he was a mechanic, and then he entered politics. And that's where we came from. And he used to work for a man in town, Mr. Mitchell Michael. And I used to come to him there, and I said to Mr. Mitchell Michael, you need a young boy to help you to sell these things. And that's where I got my first job. So I want to say to you this morning that you, no matter where you are and where you come from, you can rise to the highest heights if you do the right things. And the point I would like to leave with you this morning that anything that is worth having is worth working hard for. Everybody repeat that for me. Anything that is worth having
is worth
working hard for.
Is worth working hard for.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Yes. You know, when we are having a good time learning about His Excellency and the Honorable Prime Minister and your question, you know, time goes so quickly that we have now come to close. So His Excellency, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence and for encouraging the students on the basics of life. We do appreciate it. Honorable Prime Minister, thank you so much for being here. We know that you're both busy, but it is really encouraging to our young people that you will take the time out to come and be with them. I'm sure they're feeling really, really special. Give our Excellency and our Prime Minister, and also what I want you to do, what they have said to you, I want you to do it, to, you know, continue to listen to the voices and do the right thing so we do not lose any more of our young people, because you would have been encouraged what to do.